Episode 67, done and done. Before we start this bad boy, I'd like to give a shout out to the dude from North Earth Inc. for advising me against the tattoo that I really wanted to get.
Oh.
That would have been a blog. So shout out to you. Gave you 5 stars on Google reviews.
Okay.
For telling the truth. That's
All right.
cool. A lot of people don't do that, you know. I think we talk a lot about truth in this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Do we? I don't know. I was just saying that because I was thinking about we probably do. What is truth? Anyways, so yeah.
Merchandise.
Yeah, pickles and teas on Teespring. Shop.godlightmyfire.com. Support the podcast via these vehicles, which Vish is about to tell you right now. Go ahead.
Comments, subscribing, liking, and video replying.
And our video replies. We get a lot of those. We don't actually get a lot of those.
No.
It's not very popular on YouTube, so if you're watching this on
anymore.
YouTube, yeah, no. So if
Trying to
you're
bring it back.
Yeah, we got one though. What was that not one person, what was that video that had a lot? The Osho one?
Oh, the views.
551 Sri Rajneesh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But if you're watching this on YouTube, go download it on iTunes because that's where everyone's at.
Yep.
But yeah, cool.
Here we go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, boom! We're back with another episode of Socratic Gamers. This is episode 67.
Yeah.
67. I got it right this time, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Last time I thought it was 66. Last episode was 66. Then the episode before that, I thought it was 66, but it wasn't.
All right.
Vish is in charge of the pre-clip art, so you know for sure. So anyways, this is the regular podcast where we talk about 4 things from the week. Used to be 5. Cut it down in the interest of my editing time. But yeah, so 4 topics from the week that we thought were cool, and we just discussed them as Vish plays video games. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you know what we're talking about. But most people listen to this via their headphones in iTunes, so you have no idea what game we're playing right now.
That's true.
Oh, what game are we playing right now, Vish? What are you playing? I don't play the games.
Sparkle 2.
Okay. Okay.
It's like
That's
an
cool.
old school game.
Oh, okay.
In a new school.
You should play something like StarCraft or something. That'd be kind of cool.
I don't think they have it for.
Actually, that'd be a lot of clicking. You'd be like clack, 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 clack. You know.
But I don't think they have it for PS4.
Oh, right. So, spoiler alert, we run this through a PS4. Not a PSC. Well, not a P. Well, whatever.
Well, yeah, the broadcast from a PC, but the game is on a PS4.
Yeah. I don't know. Vish handles all my technical stuff. So it's funny when people are like, oh, like, can you do this for me? Technically, I'm like, yeah, sure. But it pales in comparison to what I asked Vish for because he's the real tech guy. Anyways, all right. So you go with your topic first.
Okay. We're going to the moon.
You and I?
I meant the human race.
Oh, we already went to the moon.
Not in 40 years. 50
Okay,
years,
so we're
whatever.
revisiting the moon.
Well, if we are going, hopefully they can see the flag if they did land on their moon. That's what I'm thinking.
Black helicopters.
Won't be for another 5 years though.
Oh, that's a while. That's a while.
Yeah. So SpaceX had like an event. I'm like, what's this going on? And it was something like with the press conference and everything. I'm like, okay. And then they revealed that their first private citizen that's going to go to the moon, which is a billionaire.
Oh, dang. Okay.
A Japanese billionaire.
Do you remember NSYNC?
Yeah.
Lance Bass was supposed to try and go into space.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Lance Bass, the singer.
Really?
Yeah. So I thought
about
he
that.
was going to be one of the.
Well, he could be one of them because the fact is, it's he's like he bought like I guess he's looking for, like, he bought all the seats, the billionaire guy, and he's looking for other artists, 6 to 8 other artists to possibly go with him for free.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So I don't know. I mean.
Oh, so he could be him.
He could be. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, true. All right. Hit up Lance Bass.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that's not fair. I mean, what about like normal people?
Okay, so what's his rationale?
Well, he's like a fashion designer, so he just wants to kind of bring
Oh,
all artists.
who is this guy?
He's a Japanese guy.
No, does he do Uniqlo? Because you said fashion designer.
No,
so I'm
no,
like,
he
oh,
is like Zozo or something in Japan.
Zozo. Okay.
He's like a billionaire in Japan for Japanese fashion.
Japanese yen? The like
No, I like billionaire as an American.
USD?
I guess so.
Dang, son. Okay. That's pretty
I'm
awesome.
assuming so. Yeah. Yeah, not like not like a billion yen.
Did they talk about how he got the contract and stuff, or no?
No. He went to talk to them.
Oh, he went to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
They weren't
wasn't
even, like,
It wasn't
calling
like
out.
it wasn't. No. It wasn't. SpaceX didn't go to him. He
Okay.
went to them and had this idea.
Nice.
And
All right.
they kind of like, oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, let's do it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And Elon Musk was like on board.
Yeah. And
Nice.
plus, it's it's a good way to kind of fund their project for what
Right.
they want with the new BFR.
Did they say how much money he put into the?
So they're not disclosing the money, but they asked him like, how much is it to like kind of make this whole BFR and
He's
everything?
like, it's a lot of money.
No, he said it's about
That was a
$5
horrible
billion.
Japanese accent. $5 billion.
No, but I don't know like how much of that is his, like how much of that's gonna come from like the rest of the project they had.
Oh,
So not
okay.
necessarily only his,
I
right?
was like, goddamn, $5 billion is a lot of money.
Yeah.
But he's like, but I got $8 billion in the bank, so $3 billion's all good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that answers the age-old question: what do you do if you have all the money in the world?
Yeah. I mean, I say why not? I think.
Go to a space, huh?
Yeah, but it's still risky though. Right?
Okay.
Like it's still.
Oh yeah, of course.
You can,
they could
even
die.
though, yeah, you can totally die.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So no word yet on who the artists are.
No, they're still looking at it. If you want to do it, I think they're doing it under like the hashtag Dear Moon.
Dear Moon, like DEAR or
Yeah,
DEAR?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's like fascinated by the moon, and he's like bringing up
So
like.
wait,
well,
he's not
well,
landing on the moon.
No, they're not landing on the moon. They're going
Okay.
around the moon, but it's like to get a really close up look at it.
Yeah, but how close is close? You're not going to see the freaking flag.
I don't know why not. They have cameras on the thing, man.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, not with the naked eye. Okay.
But I don't know.
There's like look
I
out your
think-
window, guys.
I
There's
think
the
you
flag
can. No,
on the
but I don't know.
left.
Like, so what they're like, they don't have. They're showing like a plan of what it's gonna look like.
Okay.
But they don't know how close they will be getting because there's no atmosphere. They can get close. It's just how you play with the gravity.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can potentially get close and have a slingshot method because that's what he was mentioning. Like do it like a slingshot, so you get really close and then you slingshot out.
Could you
and
imagine
come
if they
back to
died?
Earth.
This would be crazy. It's like Apollo
Yeah.
19 all over again, you know?
Of course.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I believe that, like, did you know that a floppy disk has more memory than what was on the spacecraft to get it to the moon?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's
It's
craziness.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but like because it's a whole ship, you got to get everything correct too. Right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
That's cool. Well, I'm excited. When does it launch?
2023, if everything goes right.
Okay. That's not that long.
That's
It's
5
like-
years.
Yeah.
Still 5
That's
years.
not too bad. Okay.
Right.
Cool. And then I'm sure in the meantime, they'll be cooking up some
Like,
good ideas.
well, you will see the BFR do. Like right now, they said like how many people do you have working on the BFR? It's like 5% of the company.
Oh. Okay, that's like a small.
Well,
Small amount of people.
it's a small number, but how big is the company, right?
True.
And then the other thing is, like, they will be doing tests, so you will see the BFR like do like some launches and stuff,
Mhm.
and they don't know, and I think they might do it to launch to the moon with like unmanned to the moon and back too. So.
Actually, 5% of the company could be pretty large if you take into account like accounting and like admin. You know, is he putting that in there, or is it like just the research?
I don't
team?
know. I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you
that-
could skew numbers.
Yeah, well,
however you want
they
them.
didn't really ask that specific of a question. They could ask that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you can skew numbers however you want.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
don't
he's
trust-
just also
don't trust the numbers.
guesstimating too, so it could be
Oh.
maybe 4%. I don't know.
Mm. That's cool.
Like it's just
Would you go to the moon?
Would I go to the moon?
Would you go to space? I wouldn't go to space.
I mean, I once
Can't even take roller coasters.
what? Oh no, I'll go to the moon once. Is like how they have like when they did all the first plane tests and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same kind of thing. Like it won't be the first planes.
Oh, you'll do it when it's like
When they're good enough to do it. Right.
right. Because you don't want any of that G forces and stuff. Yeah, that'd be pretty
No,
messed
I
up.
think they will have. I think you'll get those, but what I mean is like to have it where there's not enough, when there's not any problems.
Yeah. Okay,
Like
true.
To reduce the amount of errors to almost nil. Right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Of course, I would do that with space.
Well, I mean, but
If we have to be interplanetary species, that as Elon Musk says, I think we all. Well, not we all, but like we'll end up doing that as human race.
I think they need to figure out the G-force problem because like that's pretty intense.
Or
Like,
it could mean that we have to be healthy.
What?
Because you have to be kind of healthy to go into space.
Unless you figure out how to fix it
True.
and then.
But at the moment, you gotta be.
Yeah, but also at the same time, at the moment, there's a lot of complications.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
That's cool.
But like I was wondering too, like they don't. These are just artists. They don't know anything how to fix plane. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
so they'll have to.
joystick it.
They'll have to.
It's
Or
gonna be
yeah,
like
yeah,
Mission to
yeah.
Mars.
Or something. They have to do some sort of training, to kind of understand the basics or something.
I guess, but it's like how much capacity do you need to learn? Like,
No idea.
you know,
No idea.
on off. Yeah, like
Yeah, I think they will do a lot of stuff remotely, but
yeah, of course, yeah. Like,
yeah, I think they would have to.
They can't troubleshoot. It's almost like you got to sign a
Yeah, these
waiver
are
like
just
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Well, unless
No,
they bring
you-
like
you-
one person with them, like a
Yeah,
troubleshooter. But
yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of
I mean,
pressure for the troubleshooter.
it's possible. It's possible they might,
Yeah.
but it's still not. Like they haven't finalized everything yet.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah. Cool.
yeah,
That's awesome.
I don't see NASA talking about this. It has to be a private company,
I
right?
thought NASA was like done.
No. Oh no, like like during the thing, he kept like kind of praising NASA because they do still let like the reason they made a lot of money is doing the contracts for NASA.
Right. Yeah. No. But NASA itself was like done. They weren't doing any more. That's what I heard. Like they got shut down or something.
No. They
And
just
no
launched
funding?
something recently.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that thing about?
They just launched some satellite or something.
All right. Whatever. My facts are incorrect. I don't care enough about the.
They're not. Yeah, you
race.
really ought to just pay attention to it. Yeah, you gotta really pay attention to what they're doing. They're not done.
I guess it's like that other thing where it's like somebody else to take care of it. It's not in my field of.
Well, they kind of did that
television.
with giving
saying-
money to SpaceX.
No, I'm saying like why I have no idea
Oh,
what's going on.
I got you.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
cool though. It's cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'll definitely watch the live feed broadcast.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. The thing with SpaceX, they haven't even done a manned crew yet.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like.
So
damn.
that'll be next year.
No, into space.
Yeah, to the space station. Yeah.
Oh, into the space station. Oh, okay. I
Well,
thought
yeah.
they were gonna go-
That's their first manned crew because right now they're just like servicing the space
right,
station.
right.
So next year, yeah.
That's cool. Nice.
There should be other like launches with Falcon Heavy too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right,
We'll
so
see.
look out for that next year,
Mm-hmm.
coming soon, 2019. So yeah. All right. Well, you got anything else?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I thought it was fucking exciting. I had to
Yeah.
use the F-bomb there. I don't know. Like, I was excited when I first heard the news. I'm like, oh, wow. Someone actually talking about going to the moon. Finally.
Yeah, that's cool.
In my
I guess, yeah.
in my lifetime, Not the 60s?
Yes, but it's like people have been like going to space. Like
Yeah, but going
for-
into space is
Yeah,
just
but-
it's not really
yeah,
going that far into space.
the allure for me is that just like, I guess it's like, it's a nice, like, I don't know. Like in my mind, it's like that's cool. It's a nice to have, but it's not like a need to have.
Yeah,
Although
I think it'll be when they actually do it. It'll be more exciting.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Right.
Like it's still in the preliminary phase.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
a lot of
to
stuff
even
can go wrong.
Yeah, of course. But
It's like, oh, we didn't get the litigation for this. It's like, oh, okay, well, shoot. Nobody else wanted to go with you. Oh, that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Someone else. They might change their plans and take other people, just normal people, if they want to go.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
know. I
true.
don't know. It's still too early, but to have a plan to go and stuff is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's very cool.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
We will see. Yeah. Speaking of seeing, yeah, any more facts to that one?
No, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
So speaking of seeing, it's interesting. No, you didn't listen to the Drake CD.
No.
He has this line,
Okay.
meeting all your heroes is like seeing how magic works.
Okay.
It's a good line. When I heard that, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
that's pretty
I
dope.
think it's like an old line though, like an old phrase in a way. Like
I think you wrote that, bro.
no. What I meant is like the idea of that is old.
Oh, of course, yeah. But like, all right. So I'm just saying, like the way he phrased, it's like
Actually, I don't think
nobody
he
really
writes his
talks
own
about
stuff,
that.
though, but yeah.
Well, we don't know. So allegedly, who knows? You know, he wrote that in his. You didn't read the album description, eh?
No.
He was trolling everyone. It was pretty funny. He's like, "Oh, Drake doesn't write his old songs.
Oh, yeah.
He should
yeah,
go
yeah,
back
yeah.
to the way he is." Blah blah blah. Blah. And it's like it's funny because it's like, oh yeah, you're ripping on all the people that say just that Vish, that he doesn't write his own songs. Of course he does. It's Drake.
No,
He was
but
shot.
He was telling the
He was
truth.
shot?
That's why he was saying. What? He was
He was
shot.
shot
He was shot at.
in high school.
Oh.
And he had to be
oh,
in a
in the
wheelchair.
show.
Show? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Show? It's not a show. It's real life.
Yeah, he was in the wheelchair because he got shot in the show.
I didn't watch that. I don't know what's going on.
No, I didn't watch it either. This
We
is
just know
something to
about
make
this.
fun of him about.
I get. No, I really like his new CD. All right, this is not about the new CD. Okay, this is
All right,
about.
all right. No.
all right.
Yeah, it's
We're
fine.
digressing.
It's fine. Yeah.
You're either in the Drake camp or not the Drake camp.
Right.
We obviously know which camp we're both in. Drake, give me some money, please. Just saying. Don't give Vish money. I'll share it with you, Vish. Anyways, all right. So that's a cool line because, like, I've noticed. So,
Yeah.
so there's a huge. They even brought it up in this book, Simula and Simulacrum. I
Oh
don't-
yeah.
The Matrix
Simula-
book. I don't even know. The first word's like super difficult. I know simulations.
Simulacra.
Yeah.
Something like that.
All right. So basically, what it was saying is that like reality is presented through media. Like there's different forms of reality now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you can have hyper reality because of media. So, which is like everything's polished. So what I've been recently interested in doing is like seeing these live shows of like comedians that I like because I listen to Joe Rogan podcast a lot. So like I'm going to see him next week.
Cool.
I saw Joe Coy last night, and then I saw Eddie Bravo the week before, and then Kevin Hart. So I've been on this like tear because I want to see these people live. There's no friggin' Dave Chappelle. I'm waiting for that guy, but he doesn't really tour too much.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And when he does, you gotta quickly get those tickets.
Yeah, of course. So it's interesting to see people live,
Yeah.
and because like when you watch the Netflix special, you're like, oh, that's really sick. They're probably gonna be like that. They're not actually really like that. There's a lot of slip ups that they erase out of the edit.
Oh, yeah,
and
of
you
course.
I know, but like
Of course.
it's interesting because like again media, right? So I want to see them live and like what's their real character like, et cetera,
Yeah,
et cetera.
yeah.
And like the only person I can say thus far, I haven't seen Joe Rogan yet, but Kevin Hart is just like his Netflix special. Like he's so polished, it makes sense why he's so good.
But he's been doing it for so long. Right?
But a lot of people have too. Like Joe Coy's been doing it like just as long.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
But
'Cause
like he's not as big as.
that's what I'm saying. No, but Kevin Hart
Oh,
got
but
big
the-
because he kept grinding. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
his
You
talent
gotta.
is obviously,
You gotta like make it
you know,
better. Like to. I guess you gotta like do those kinds of things.
Yeah. So like I'm not. I don't want to be like a critic or anything.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah,
critics
yeah,
suck. But although I guess you could say this podcast is kind of a critique on life. Interesting. But so Joe Coy, he had a couple moments there where
Yeah.
like he'd slip up on the
Okay.
wording.
Yeah.
And then or like the joke was kind of dragging a bit. And you
Gotcha.
saw people like checking their phones. No offense, I mean you're awesome, you're super sick. He's still really really funny, but it's like
Yeah.
compared to like Kevin Hart, like who not a dull moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that when I shouldn't have seen Kevin Hart first. I should have seen him last because now I'm comparing him to everyone else.
Right.
And it's like, damn, you are really really good. And it's interesting to see like what human, because if you see them in person, like you realize, oh, they're just a human.
Yeah.
And what I find is you got to break the mystique of media and then like judge people for who they really are, but you got to like meet them in order to see what they're really and not be like starstruck.
No, of course, yeah.
Because like
And you'll miss all that.
yeah, of course. If you have a preconceived notion in your head, then you can't judge appropriately what it is you're trying to see. Especially in the martial arts industry. Like I've been to many many seminars. I've trained with a bunch of people, and like there are only a few that are really good. But you see in the classes that like people are so starstruck that they're not really paying attention to like this guy's not really giving me any good technique right now. But you're buying the entry fee to like go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's sort of like bands that suck live. You're like, oh, your CD was way better. It's like, damn, you know.
Right.
But like I feel like we never really had that kind of problem. We talked about this before when I went to the Gracie seminar. Remember like when we went to what was that, Warped Tour, you and I, and then we were meeting the bands, and it was like, oh man, like I like your music, that was pretty cool, but we didn't fan out, and it's like kind of weird to fan out. All right, I'll admit though, like when I saw Eddie Bravo, I was like, oh snap, I really like your jiu-jitsu, I watch all your I didn't talk to him, but because like I'm like, I don't want to be that guy, you know, because like everyone flooded to him and started talking to him, and it's like I was like, okay, I gotta remember, you know what I mean, right? But I was like, all right, I gotta remember that he's just a person, blah blah blah. And then when he went up, it was like he's really just started, so he's not that good. He's still practicing. So that made me realize, oh, he's just a human. And then I was watching his like mannerisms, and I was like, oh, you're nervous before going on stage. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And again, the humanism. But then you see like all the other people who like didn't think about that, and they're just like amazed. You know, it's like that's kind of weird. It's weird that we do that as a society.
Yeah, every society. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
You venerate them.
Yeah, like gods and stuff, right? I'm sure like Jesus, Moses, if they were real. I'm not saying they weren't. Whatever you believe, I believe in. Nah, I was gonna make a bad joke there, but anyways. So you know what I'm saying? Like they're probably just like regular people. Yeah. That got venerated too heavily, like Buddha. He was like, I'm not a teacher or whatever. And then I'm not a god, and then they turn into a god. It's like, well, that happens. Yeah. No thoughts.
No, I mean, I guess for comedy shows, but I don't really, like for music and stuff, I don't really care to see that live.
Yeah, it's better in your headphones anyways. Yeah. Like, I don't want to vibe out with a bunch of people, dance with you. It's like kind of weird. It's like, why are we mosh pitting right now? Make no sense.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right? It's like,
I get it for
know
comedy
you, bro.
shows.
Like, exactly. No, like, comedy's different because it's like, you're all there to laugh together and stuff and like, whatever. But like, I'm agreeing with you on the music thing because it's very weird, you know? It's like, I like this one song, but I don't, like... Because I feel like music's more intimate. Like, people, like, the fact that they dance and stuff and, like, they, like, go off, you know?
Oh, yeah.
In a comedy show, you're just sitting there, so it's cool. Yeah.
So when is Joe Rogan next week?
Next week, Saturday. So it'll be interesting to see if he's just as good live as he is on his Netflix special. Yeah. It's awkward when
I don't think I watched his stuff, though.
His what? His Netflix special? I only watched the most recent one. I tried watching the old ones, and they're okay. Actually, no, in recent years, they've been really good. I like it how he teaches. Oh, here's another thing. So Joe Rogan, because I listen to his podcast a lot, he's like, oh, I erase everything that I've said already when I start a new special.
Oh, okay.
But cool. Joe Coy used some of the jokes that he already used, and it was kind of like you couldn't really laugh at it again because you heard it already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. That's all I got.
Sucks.
Yeah. All right. So, what's your next topic, Vish?
Okay.
Well, wait. Sorry. One more thing.
Okay.
I really like. I find that like with ethnic-based comedy, it's really funny because you can relate. But it's like, how do you get other races there? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get like? Because Joe Coy is like a Filipino comic, so he makes a lot of Filipino jokes. But then, like, the white people in the crowd were like, what?
I don't know.
Even some of the Filipino jokes, I was like, I don't understand what this is right now. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I don't know.
It's like Russell Peters, you know? It's like,
well, Russell Peters makes fun of everybody, so...
That's true.
It's not just one thing.
I hear Russell Peters, like, the highest grossing comedian. He just never talks about it. Like, he's really big in Europe.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he was on the podcast, Joe Rogan's podcast, and, like... he was saying that like he's huge in Europe. Like, makes,
I
like,
can imagine
lots
that.
of money.
There's a lot of Indians in Europe too.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, but it's like you don't hear about it in the West, right? Like,
No.
I was like, Russell Peters still doing comedy, but it's like, no, if you go to Europe,
actually, it's like that for a lot of rappers too, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, what do you
It's
mean?
still famous in other parts of Europe, bigger than here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, you have a world market, right? So
True.
whenever they find out your
And,
music,
and you have the bias of thinking that where you are is the spot. You're like, oh, we're living in
Right.
the West, so everything in the West
Yeah.
is like number
Yeah.
one, but it's like, not really.
Exactly.
Oh, speaking of the West, all right, quick side note. I was watching, I was going to tell you this off the podcast, but I thought this was kind of funny because
Okay.
now it relates. Good line by Khabib to Connor, because I watched the whole press conference now.
Okay.
And so Connor was like, "Oh, you're full of cowards. My people are warriors, and like we never, like my Irish, like we never give up, unlike you Russian, blah 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 blah," right? And then Khabib goes, "What are you speaking right now? You're speaking English? I'm still speaking Muslim." And it was like,
Muslim?
oh, or whatever.
Russian? What do you mean
No, no,
Russian?
he's Muslim.
No, but
No. So they're saying is
no. Where is he from though?
Dagestan
So it wouldn't.
is Islamic.
No,
He's being
no.
Islam.
Then that means you've been conquered by that.
I mean, no, but he's Islamic.
No. You can be Islamic and not speak Arabic or whatever.
I can't remember what he said, but he's like, I can speak this.
If
this,
it was
and
Russian,
this.
it should have been like close to like
No,
that-
he wasn't speaking Russian. I don't think so. He can speak Russian, but like, he was basically the line that was so good is like,
I get it. I
like,
got it.
You're
the line.
speaking
Yeah,
English.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
speaking
yeah.
English. What happened to your mother tongue? I thought you were the conquerors. And it was like, ooh, that's real. But
That's some
Connor,
facts.
Yeah, that is facts. But Connor like ignored it. Because I was like, that was a good line. When I heard it, I was like, touche, friend. You got me there.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right. So your next thing.
Oh, yeah, it's related to games.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man, to be specific.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, Spider-Man. Best. It's officially the most highest grossing console specific game of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on like my feed. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, that's funny. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't pre-talk about these, so
No.
surprise.
Yeah, it was like, so the other biggest game that it beat out came out this year, God of War.
No way. Oh yeah, I forgot all about God of Wow, that's pretty bad. Like that's how the brain is so used
Well, there's
to,
so
like,
many
new
things that's
stuff.
happening,
No, that's
right?
what I'm saying. Like we're
Yeah.
so used to like new stuff, I totally forgot about God of War. But that game was amazing. We even have artwork on it. You know?
Right, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, that was a really good game. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
that came
so,
out.
well, it just beat it, but it's like,
Just beat it by a lot, or really Spider-Man?
yeah, so 3.1 million in 3 days. 3.1 million in 3 days for, wait,
Oh,
for
okay.
God of War.
Okay.
And it's 3.3 for Spider-Man.
It's still.
But
it's
wait,
still substantial.
that's not covering everything though, right? Because it's 3.3, but it's just that $60 game, but not covering like the new console that comes with Spider-Man, the whole like the console bundle one.
Oh, okay.
Like how many of those did they sell? We don't know that one.
Okay.
Like so it would be probably more than that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the 1 million of it was covered by the pre-orders.
Wow.
That was one of them.
How freaking good is this game? You like it?
Oh, I love it.
Like I was watching other people play it, and I was like, wow, this game is pretty popular. I guess.
I guess.
I haven't played it. I mean, I've swung around
what's
the city,
interesting
but-
now is games are making more money than movies are.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So like
For sure.
they beat out. So yeah, at the $60 one, it's like
These are some good facts
100,
right now.
198 million in revenue that was made.
Okay.
Where in the movie in 3 days, and then for the movie, the Homecoming one, the recent one was 117.
Oh wow. Okay. Nice.
And then and the game continues to sell. It's more than
Yeah,
more
for
than
sure.
three days, right? So
Wow.
and
Huh.
then with the extra hype of this, it's doing so well.
What does this mean? What does this mean for? So I wrote that article yesterday about how social media, like how before it would be all about the website and like conversion through newsletters and stuff. But if you really want to tell people about things, like you can just attack them on social. It's all about social media now. But like listening to this, and like if you look at Netflix now movies are being made on Netflix.
Yep.
And like
That's we can talk about. I wanted to add that too.
Okay, because it's like there's a huge change, but it's like people are so reluctant to. It's almost like if you work for a big corporation, which is a nice tie into my next topic, but I'll save it. But it's almost like if you work for like something that's really established, you're less free to adapt to the real change, right? But if it's more loose, like if smaller organizations. You're able to like adapt more quickly to the actual trends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because cable news, right? It's obviously on the decline, but there's such a huge industry that's been established. Like they don't want to go. Well, obviously there's so many jobs. Obviously, like I understand the economics behind it, but
it'll end up happening.
Of course.
We'll have to.
But
slow down.
Of course. But it's like, or like paper media. Like newspapers that are in physical copy. It's like, but you can't adapt because you're so big. It's almost like you have a giant boat that you're trying to steer, right? So if you have a speedboat, it's a lot easier to maneuver than the Titanic.
Yeah.
Right? Think about it. Like, there's like something in my way. Okay, we gotta get everyone to like turn the giant boat in this direction. But if you're on like a single person speeder, you're like, okay, turn left now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I feel like that's how companies are. But so go ahead.
No, like with the change too is like all the Emmys just happened too. And
I didn't even know.
And yeah, I know. It's also on TV.
Actually, no, I did know because Justin Timberlake, who I follow on social, he posted a picture.
Okay.
I like his style, so I'm like trying to get some style tips.
Oh, I see. No, it was just like most of the awards were taken by HBO and Netflix.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
So that was the thing. Because already it's changing too, right?
Exactly.
Even the old media is realizing they're too good.
Yeah, it is what it is.
They're doing good stuff. Yeah.
I still really like movies though. Like actually, like,
movies.
There's something that like if there's something about going to the movie theater to watch something with a bunch of other people.
I mean, I think that's us. I do think that's changed though.
I know.
Like it's just we're still
really
in
like
that
movies.
old mindset.
No, yeah, that's true.
Like it really has changed for a lot of people.
Have you heard about these headphone concerts?
Headphone concerts?
All right, so I heard about it a while ago. Like I saw it on social.
That's weird.
Again, that's where I get my news. I saw it on social, but I didn't really pay attention to it.
Okay.
I think Vice talked about it.
Oh.
But then Tara's sister was at a university open. So like a Frosh. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay.
So she's at Frosh, and then she's like, "Oh, we had a headphone party." I'm like, "Is that where like you guys put on headphones? You guys listen to different music?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then if you take them off, there's no music playing.
That's okay.
Yeah, so it's a huge thing. Well, I guess it's a huge thing because of the fact that they put it established, like they put it in. But yeah, I saw it first on social, and it's like that. Even that's changing. It's like there's no single concert now. Because all right, think about it economically. You can get, if you have 5 different stations that people can choose from, you have 5 different demographics that are able to attend that concert. You just have to make money off of the location. Right?
Okay.
Whereas the landowner before, he would hire a musician to come to the venue and he would make money off tickets.
Yeah.
But if not many people like that one band, then nobody would come. You'd lose money, right?
Yeah.
Right? But if you have 5 different stations, you have 5 different opportunities to make money. Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, side note.
Interesting.
Business is so cool. All right, continue.
No, actually, I was done.
Oh, okay.
It's just,
All right,
it's
so
just like
just changing
the
ways in the
fastest,
future.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. And Spiderman,
Yeah.
fastest selling.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, it's a really good game. I enjoy it.
I gotta play it when you're done, I guess. I won't do it. We haven't done a walkthrough in a while. We should only do like short walkthroughs now. Like I can't. We're both really busy.
Spider-Man is open world too, right? So
I know,
it's
it's like
it's difficult.
I only.
Well, actually, you
wanna
could just do
like,
the story.
I know, but how long is the story? Like 20 hours a game.
No. I don't think it's that long.
Like I will commit to 10 hours of gameplay or lower.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like what were those Telltale games? I'll play that. It's like a quick 2-hour game. That's cool.
Oh.
I can't play. I got no time.
No, I mean, you can just focus on the story.
I know, but like, how many
Because I
sessions do
spend
you have
most
to
of my
do?
time just swinging around and doing the side stuff.
No, of course.
And I haven't
I'm just,
really done the
I'm
story
just
that
speaking
much.
like logistically with your time plus my time.
Yeah, no, I don't
And when
think
can we
we
record
can
it?
look it up
Yeah.
how long the story is. I don't think it's that long.
All right, fine.
Like
All
if it's
right.
like a normal
Stay
story
tuned,
one,
people.
which is like 8 hours.
If
I
it's
don't know.
not that, 8 hours is not bad. I
I
can
don't
do
know.
8
I'm
hours.
not. No,
Okay,
no,
10
don't-
hours
Don't
and
quote me
lower?
on that. Don't quote me on that.
10 hours and lower, I could do it. But if we got to commit 20 hours, I'm like, oh,
Okay,
that's
okay.
long.
No, I don't think it's 20 hours.
All right. No, because
Um,
like the friggin' GTA one, remember I was like, it's not freaking ending.
But GTA
Goddamn.
is a different game.
True. All right, fine. All right, so if you're listening to this after Vish beats the game,
We'll look
so
at it.
he'll
We'll
know
see.
where to go exactly. You know, so we don't have to bore you with like, where do we go left now? You know what I mean? Like we're playing that game, it's the worst.
No. It's not.
All right.
It's not.
All right. So if it's a short gameplay, we'll play it.
Yeah. I'm still going through it, so.
Yeah.
But not recorded though.
Yeah. Exactly. Because it takes the fun out of the game. I get now why Ghost Robo, he's saying like, oh, sometimes I play the game just for myself, and I was like, why? I don't get it. But it's like, oh yeah, sometimes you just want to dick around in the game.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to, be on. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
All right. So philosophical question of the week:
Uh-oh.
which path should you pursue in life?
Which path?
All right. So let me preface
does that
this.
mean?
Yeah. Let me preface this. So you see like a lot of motivational stuff happening right now because there's like a lot of millennials that really don't like where they're going in life. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm so sad because I want to be a entrepreneur with like lots of money, blah blah blah. Okay. So my question's like, which path? Like, are they correct? Like it's like before you have to pay attention to like social narratives, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before it was all about like, okay, you got to get a job because you're family. But now it's like, now you got to find meaning in your life. So a lot of people are like, oh, I want to find meaning, but I can't figure out what it is that I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe you should figure out what you like to do first before you try and find the meaning. And even in your pursuit of trying to find the meaning, you might realize that you don't actually like doing what you're being told. Because the reality of the situation is, even though people are telling you that you should find your own path, that in itself is a narrative that's being sold to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, even with that, it's like, follow your bliss. Like things like that are narratives that are being sold, and it's like, that might not be the right narrative for you in your mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like my question's like what, which path should you pursue in life? You know?
I don't know how to answer that other than saying whatever you want to do. I don't know.
For sure, right? Like that's what I'm thinking too, is the
Yeah.
correct answer. Cause like you will get, okay, let's take like two ends of the spectrum.
Oh.
You get the intense businessman that's like, it's all about money because we gotta make the money for future generations and like create our legacy. Okay. Like think about A-type businessman, like ultra A-type. And then you get ultra B-type, like let's lax and live life and love what we're doing. Right? We
Okay.
don't need the money. Money is irrelevant.
Mhm.
It comes and goes. Our life is transient. We're going to die anyways. So just live the life you want to live.
Yeah.
Okay? So those are the two ends of the spectrum. And previous to the millennial generation of the internet, we were being sold type A. But now, because of the internet with freedom of speech and like liberalism, et cetera, you're being sold type B.
Okay.
But the reality of the situation is you're being sold,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Right.
And I think that's what people should really, I don't want to say come to grips with, not come to terms with, but you know what I'm trying to say? It's like you should realize this
Mm-hmm.
and then pursue accordingly, because not every situation is correct for every person.
Yeah.
You know, like what if you don't want to follow your bliss?
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think there's an answer to this, per se.
Right. Okay. There is. You're right.
Because
From that question, there is no answer to that question. It was a trick question.
Yeah.
But the question brought about the realization of the fact that we're all just creating stories.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that's the most important takeaway about life, is that it's
we
all.
can only then I guess we can speak about that kind of stuff. Like it's
What do
not
you
like that in the rest of the world, right? Because they needed money, so you got to do what you got to do.
But there are still bums in other countries, though.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, like in other areas, like in India and stuff, right?
It's more defined.
More
It's
focused
like
on
you just
well,
have to do this. Yeah.
Well, we need to make money.
Yeah, for sure. And that's almost like why, if you look at like culture, it's almost cyclical, right? It's like up and down, right? So we need money, so we work really hard for money.
Yeah.
So our parents, like Generation A works really hard for money, and so that Generation B doesn't have to work as hard, right? But then Generation B gets really lazy, and then they get poor again because they didn't understand the value of working hard. So then their kids become Generation A. They got to work
I think
hard.
that normally happens when you're in North America. I don't
up
see
and
that.
down?
Yeah, I don't see that in India as
Okay,
much.
true.
Because the focus is a lot of focus there is on education and stuff.
Okay, true. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, this is also like this like propagation of the story. The thing I'm talking about right now is primarily from a Western perspective.
Exactly.
Because
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
because
Like,
I don't see motivational
it would fit
quotes.
the Western world.
Yeah, I don't see
We're
motivational quotes in the Eastern world. So you know what I mean? They're not like follow your bliss. You know.
Well, I think it's probably because they see like the poor, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
I
you
don't
could
know.
technically say, all right. So okay, so in the East, you see the poor.
Yeah.
Okay, so one could argue, but we see the poor as well. They're homeless people. But it's like, but do you see the poor, or are you looking past the poor? You know, are you looking at it like, damn, that could be me, or are you looking at it like, ugh, get out of my way?
So yeah, so it depends.
You know what
So
I'm
if you think of it like that, like if it was me, then you'd probably change your thing and not happen, right?
For sure. And actually, if you look at it further, I'm reading this other book right now, Prometheus Rising, and what they're saying is that, like in Asian countries, they've had like thousands and thousands. I think it was in that book, or it was a different book, but they've had thousands and thousands of years of of being a society, right?
Okay.
Like China's been around for so long.
Yeah.
How long has North America been around? 200 years?
Okay, so.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
hold on.
okay,
Yeah,
we're trying
just
to-
follow my train of thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so they understand through trial and error. They've had their own trial and error that collectivism is the way, because as an animalistic species, we need to be connected. So when they see the poor, they're empathizing with the poor. They're not. It doesn't have to be empathized. They have compassion for the poor. They're like, oh, that is being poor. But in Western societies, because we're relatively new, we're all trying to separate ourselves, right? At least up to this point, it's all been individualistic prospects. That's why there's like collectivism versus individualism, right? And now, because we've been brought up that way, we haven't been really seeing the poor.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why
Yeah.
it's not sinking in, I think. Because we're still in the framework of I instead of we.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why we have these dilemmas, I think. Again, I think.
Yeah. These are all just opinions, anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
It's always I.
But like these are opinions, but these are also like the echoings of society that is upset, you know? Like all right, good example. All right. Because I work a lot in social, if you post a picture of a motivational quote, you're going to get way more likes than if you just post something that's empty.
Oh, I get you.
Why? Because that's what I mean about people
Yeah,
are
yeah.
like, they're starving for, you know, happiness and affirmation. Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
But I haven't tested this in Eastern countries. Like I don't
know. I mean,
don't work
it could
social
if
for
there
Eastern
had been
countries.
too much Western influence. Could be.
It's
Same
true.
Thing.
I don't think we'll ever get it right. We're like a species of
No, because a lot of things change anyways.
yeah, exactly.
Nothing stays the same forever.
That's the difference between the animal and the human. The human uses imagination to move through time, right? So it can like strategize, whereas the animal's thinking more like,
Yeah.
which is better. Again, like people are like, oh, you should stop thinking, you should start doing. True, but at the same time, bonobos, is it bonobos? No. What are the
Chimps?
Chimps, they rip off faces and eat them.
Oh.
They have slaves. There's a monkey.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? Like, what was that monkey?
Yeah, they have like.
That they just like rape and pillage and like.
Oh.
Like there's a class of monkey that just like, I think it's chimps, baboons.
I don't know. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Well, I forgot what race it was, but they were talking about how
It's
like
a race.
a species of monkey. Yeah, whatever. Same thing. You know.
Okay.
Race, species.
Could be the same.
It's all interchangeable.
Mm.
But yeah, so like there's a species of monkey that like they'll like take slaves and like rape everyone.
Well, yeah, there's like class system.
Yeah,
They
so
have
it's
a
like
class
that's
system.
already animalistic. So it's like, what do you mean we should not think? Because if we're not thinking, we just revert back to, we'd revert back to our animalistic nature, which is not good as well. You know.
I don't know.
There's this thing that Carl Jung said. I heard it from Jordan Peterson, so it's really Jordan Peterson said through Carl Jung's research that you have to first we start off with unconsciousness. Like we're not aware of something.
Yeah.
Then we become conscious of it, we become aware of it. But then we have to become super conscious, which is you have to be aware of being aware of it so you understand what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, so we start off as animals, and then we have this thinking mind, which is the dilemma we're in right now. So now you must educate yourself further to become super conscious and understand, oh, we are animals with thinking minds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all I got.
All right.
All right.
Interesting stuff.
So play Spider-Man because it's super dope, apparently, and we might play it.
Yeah.
But if we don't play it, just know that it's the best-selling game of all time
Right.
for PlayStation.
Yeah. As an exclusive too. So.
Until Red Dead comes out.
Well, that will of course take over.
Red Dead? You think so?
It's on both consoles, so.
Oh, no. Yeah, right. It's not a single-player console. All right, true. I feel that was single console exclusive.
Yeah.
What movies are coming out? We haven't done a movie review in a while. I'm like itching to go watch a movie.
I don't know. Didn't you say Venom?
I'm away.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so October we won't have a podcast that weekend.
Yeah, well, we can watch it the next time and then review it, I guess. I don't know.
That's true. Okay, true. We can do that. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, super. Is
But
that
that's a
next
while.
week?
That's a while.
That's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
I don't
there's
know.
no
Next
movie,
week,
so-
there's nothing really.
that's what I hate. I hate that like up and down, like cyclical nature as well. How like you get movie season, no movie season.
Well,
season,
there's
no movie season.
there's
You're like,
probably there's a reason for that.
No, of course. It's just like, well, I think it's like you have more free time, you have more time to spend with your kids, so you're
Yeah,
thinking
summertime
about things to
is
do,
always
you
the
know what I
best
mean, like
time
events.
for these types of movies.
Yeah,
and then near
exactly.
Christmas or whatever.
But it's not even really summertime, eh? It's like May. It's like
They
when you
start
get
in
out of
May.
university.
It reaches when you get out of university. 'Cause those are the main people who are watching.
Exactly,
it,
yeah.
right?
Like children are not going to pay for the movie ticket,
Yeah.
so it's probably going to be your late teens to early 20s. Siri wanted to make an appearance.
Yeah.
So it's going to be your late teens to early 20s. So therefore, you got to time it around their vacation. Just spitballing.
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, probably. There's some reason for that.
Do you think they're listening to us at all times, like Siri,
No.
like recording everything we do?
Well, some would say yes.
Some
I
would say yes,
no.
and I would say how much
You just have to.
how much data. All right, no. You can collect it, but who's sifting through that data? That's all I'm saying.
No one is.
Exactly. So why would you do it? Who's going to be in charge of that?
Sifting through the data?
Yeah. So it's like if they are listening to us at all times,
Yeah.
then but yeah, sure you can record it, but who's going to sift through all that data? Who's going to sift through thousands and thousands of hours? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you can create an algorithms and pick out some things. Like, yeah. I think that's what Google does, though.
So you think there's something? All right, this is like all right. Final thing. Because
But,
this is
you
going to
know.
become its own topic. But do you think there's that thing where if you say something, they're going to hear it, and then that's why advertising shifts accordingly? Like,
Yeah,
or
I think that is probably what Google would do.
Is
but it's
that
based
what
on
it is?
what you search, though.
Is that what it is? Or is it always being said, you're just not aware of it until it's time for you to become aware of it? So it's like you
What do you
don't
mean?
see the ads for the dentist until it's that time to go to the
No,
dentist.
that's not how it works, though, right?
I don't know. I'm just asking you.
No,
Because
yeah.
remember that time, like I went to the store and I didn't even search it. I bought, okay, but see now it's like correlation's not causation. So I went to the store to Best Buy. I bought this computer screen, right? And then I went home and I saw
You
the
may have
ads for the
searched
exact.
for it.
No, I didn't search for it. I didn't search for anything. But what it could have been is maybe that thing was on sale and that's why he sold it to me. And then I saw the ad for it because it was on sale.
No, but did we?
I didn't search for it.
No. But like, there has to be some some connection here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is the connection not even there?
Wait,
Like I made the
you-
connection in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw.
Where did you see it?
Okay, I saw it. What do you mean? I saw it on Amazon. Not Amazon. It was on Facebook, I think.
As an ad?
Is an ad, and I was like, that's the exact monitor I just bought.
Mm-hmm.
But correlation's not causation. Maybe it
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
actually hear me, and they were just trying to
I don't think
sell
it's
those
not about
monitors.
hearing you. Yes, I don't think it's
That's what I'm saying,
hearing
right?
you, but it's also, I don't know if they're taking into location, but I don't know if that really works that way.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like maybe it just happens.
Yeah,
sense,
like we
and
don't-
I'm the one
we-
making the connection myself. Like
Yeah.
the Google's like, oh, that was lucky. That you
Like I don't
bought
know, but
that,
you did
know?
search it on your phone when you were at the store about it.
Oh,
So
true.
that's what I
That is
mean, that's what I
true.
mean.
I forgot I did do that. Look at the reviews.
Right.
Yeah.
So like there has to be some reason why.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely not listening to you.
No.
Because you know how I can prove that's not listening to you. Turn on your phone right now, and then put the mic thing, and then just talk normally, and then just look down and see how accurate it was at capturing what you were saying. Right? Because how many times have you I don't know if you've used the dictation before, but I'm trying to send texts, like replies while I'm driving. So I hit the dictation, and then it's wrong. I'm like, damn it.
Oh, I find it correct most times.
Maybe it's just
It's just
my
the way
slurring.
yeah, it could be it's just, it's hard,
It's
everyone
only
has
correct.
some,
It's only correct if I articulate and I slow down.
yeah,
But
of course.
no, but all right,
Yeah.
yes. But what I'm saying
It's
is,
still got to learn, I guess.
of course. But
long.
what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if it's really recording everything we're saying and they're using
Yeah,
algorithm,
yeah.
how is it not going to make the error of
True.
that? Right, that's where I'm
Yeah,
going.
yes.
All right, that was our 5th topic, bonus topic of the week.
Bonus.
Bonus.
Like PewDiePie's bonus meme.
I don't know.
Okay, anyways.
So till next
That's-
time, believe in marketing because you're being sold.
The goods.
No goods. All right, take it easy.
Peace.
Bye.